What's up, guys? My name's Flailpy and I have a Pokemon Black and White Wi-Fi battle for you guys. I haven't posted a narration in a while, so I'm going to start getting back into it. But anyway, let's get started. This is a battle with my friend Riley, aka Toxiweavile on YouTube. I lead out with my Eviolite Wartortle and he leads out with his Apeshit. I'm trying to scout out what kind of set this is, and I knew he wouldn't go for the fire move, so I just switch out into my Uncle Iroh, which is my Harvest Exeggutor. He goes for the fake out, so I assume this is a standard lead set. I predict the U-turn, which is 4 times super effective against my Exeggutor, and switch back into my Wartortle. This Wartortle has Rapid Spin, so in case he tries to send in another lead to set up rocks, or any other entry hazards, I could just spin him away. But I go for the Protect to see what he's going to do, and he goes for the Energy Ball. And then I predict the status move and go to my Choice Banded Quick Feet Gramble. And unfortunately he goes for the Sleep Powder instead of the Stun Spore, but I just switch out anyway. I go to my Zapdos, I know I can take that Vileplume, and then he switches into Dusknoir. I switch back, predicting the Will-O-Wisp here, and he actually goes for the Will-O-Wisp, so that's a good play on my part. And he goes for the Fire Punch, and then he switches out. I'm just waiting out my sleep here, because I know he can't really do much to me. I didn't see any fire or fighting types on his team besides Infernape, and I don't think that has a fighting move. But I wake up and go for the Choice Banded Crunch, which does a lot, and he goes for the Will-O-Wisp, which will activate my Quick Feet. And I know he can't really kill me here, and I don't want to waste this thing because it'll get down pretty low and I'll die from burn. So I go into my Steelix, predicting the Fire Punch. I knew that wouldn't do much, and he does go for the Fire Punch, and I take it really well. He goes for the Plane Split here, and I just go for the Stealth Rocks to get those up. He goes for the Willows here, which is unfortunate for me, because I have Normal Gem Explosion, which will do not very much because of the burn, lowering my attack. I go for the Stone Edge here and miss, as he goes for the Earthquake and hits me pretty much. So I leave him as, well, I switch out to use him as Death Fodder later, and I switch into my Zapdos because I know these things carry acrobatics and I can take that pretty well. I do outspeed and I go for Hidden Power Ice, which will kill him in one hit. He goes back into his Infernape, and I predict the fake out here and just go into my Steelix's Death Fodder. After this, I will switch into my Kyurem, which is Choice Specs, and I know I can kill this or anything he wants to switch in with a Choice Specs Draco Meteor, which I do. And after I kill this Infernape, he goes into his Dusknoir again. And I don't know what he's going to do. I think he's going to go for a Will-O-Wisp, so I just go into my Gramble to take it because of the Will-O-Wisp. But I do get an extra turn of burn damage, which will matter, and I go for the Outrage, and it does get a crit, unfortunately. I'm sorry, it happens, but he goes for the Will-O-Wisp, predicting my switch apparently, and I just go for the Outrage because I'm stuck on it, and I'm going to get the Confuse here. It doesn't matter because I'm going to die anyway from this burn. Next, I switch into my Uncle Iroh, which is my Exeggutor, and he goes into Vileplume. I know that Vileplume can wall my Subseeder, so I just switch into Zapdos, and he goes for U-turn. I was very surprised here and didn't know what was going on, but then he switches into his real Vileplume, so I figured out he has a Zoroark. Here I go for the Heat Wave. It does not do as much as I wanted. That is a Life Orbed Heat Wave. Vileplume is a beast taking those. But he goes for the Sleep Powder, which is unfortunate, and then he goes for the Moonlight. I didn't even know Vileplume could learn Moonlight, but apparently he can. She can, excuse me. And I just go for the Roost, trying to wake up and get my health back, and he gets a special D drop. I was getting kind of scared here, but I actually wake up and go for the Roost. I don't think this Vileplume can kill me, and it's gonna be a little bit stallish because we both have healing moves, and he has Black Sludge. But I keep boosting up, and he's going to go for the Sleep Powder again. And that is very unfortunate. He keeps putting this to sleep. he's just trying to get this thing dead enough, or as soon as he can. But I wake up first turn and go for the heat wave, and he goes for the energy ball. I am faster than him, so I will be able to get. Oh no, I thought I would go for the heat wave there, but apparently I went for the roost for the next thing he sends out. And this turn, he gets a special D drop again. I'm at -2, so I just go for the heat wave to finish it off. I can't really heal as much as I wanted to because he has -2 speed, or -2 special D. And he goes into Zoroark. I thought I could outspeed, and if not, I would just leave it for Death Fodder, and that's what happens. So I go into my Hydro Cannon, and this is a special defense wall, so I know I can take a lot of those. And this is where I misplay a lot. I go for the Toxic, and then I thought he would switch here and go for Toxic again, and then he stays in. And I thought he would predict me doing attacking move, so I go for Toxic again, predicting a switch. And that's very unfortunate for me. I waste my War Turtle. I could have stalled him, and I would have lasted one more turn. I send him my Executor, and I know I can take that. I know I won't die, because Executor is a beast. And I get my Citrus Berry, and I get my sub up. He dies here, so it's very beneficial to me because I am in a sub on his switch, and I have the Citrus Berry health. He goes for the Ice Beam right away. This is his last Pokemon, and I know I can take it. With this, I have 1 or 2 more after this one, so I'm not very afraid. So I'm just going to set up my Leech Seed and Substitute and get his Leech Seed damage going. I paralyze him, so I would be faster. And I go for the Leech Seed here, and he's from the Ice Beam, just trying to get my Executor down. And I needed the Harvest on this turn, but then I didn't get it, so I just went for Giga Drain to finish off the match. And that was a good battle. Go check this guy out, Toxiweavile. I'll put a link in the description, or you can click the screen now. Thank you guys for watching, and comment and subscribe. See ya.